I want to talk about, it's going to be about dating, but also about like a sense of entitlement and all around narcissistic kind of maybe histrionic types in the mix. Okay. And the reason it's on my mind is I was just in the store, and the guy that was bagging my groceries was around my age, and he was very polite. Never seen him before, but it made me think that if I was back dating, would I date someone who worked in, bagging groceries and, in a grocery store? Because what I'm used to is very different. And that is a sense of entitlement right there. If I were to say, yeah, it'd have to be somebody that the way I'm used to, what I'm used to. But I think that was one of the things that was many people told other people, is to find somebody in your same socioeconomic status, basically, and don't find somebody different. Well, that's kind of unusual in my family, because my family tended to, I've mentioned this in a video before, like one of them would be from a poor family and the other one would be from a wealthy family. And as far back as I can tell, it's always been that way on both sides of the family. So, yeah. Okay, so I think in that way, and others, they were very open-minded people. Okay. Some closed-minded people, that's what they would say is, no, you can't marry anybody out of your particular class, So, yeah. But these days, I think many of us probably think this way, is the most important thing to do is to really get to know them and to see if they have any of these narcissistic or any kind of cluster B personality traits. If they're diagnosed, then but just trace up, and that they're pretty bad. They don't see anything wrong with them, on and on down that line. Is to get to know them. But I can remember where they would say, back in the day, to say, to see how they treat their friends and see how they treat their family and, how they treat other people. Well, that's not always a good indication of how they're going to treat you. We all know that some of these, they find a target, to be their spouse or boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse, whatever. And, they do it behind the scenes. Nobody else knows. They treat everybody else like they're wonderful people, except for their target. And then, of course, if you see them treating other people wrong, yeah, that's not somebody you'd want to be with. This is my opinion, remember. I could be wrong. One size doesn't fit all. But, I have actually seen, the type, mine has mainly been, back when I was dating, the type that acted like a little perfect angel. The guy, I dated men, would act like the perfect, perfect gentleman, perfect, all around, manners, everything. But at some point, true colors came through, Okay, but really, and I think this is not just, for dating. I think that if you go to apply for a job or something, like in a job, and you're there, it's really tough because, it's more and more, it's been this way for years. People have a hard time finding a job, so they basically have to take it. And take whatever job they find, and it's so difficult to get it. And a lot of it also depends on your age. Like, around my age, it's more and more difficult, even though it's not supposed to, But, to really check them out if you can. And the person who interviews you, pay attention to the questions they're asking and how they're behaving while they're asking them, or how they're behaving all around. They're not just interviewing you, you're interviewing them too. Because this is where you're going to be spending your time. A lot of your life, your days in this place. And if they seem anything like narcissistic, why do you want to work for them? Again, it's a lot of it, people have to. They don't have that choice to just not. So, but know what you're seeing. Know about grave rock. That's what I would do, is to really around that type. Now, in the past, I wasn't like that, but I think now, with the way the society is now, I would probably really learn how to do grave rock, and just let it all roll off my back. I still have problems with that because it's bottling it up inside. But get a counselor to talk about it, with a qualified one. So, yeah, that's what I would do. Okay, I kind of rambled in this video, and I like doing that. If you want to subscribe to this channel, click the circle. If you want to watch another video on this channel, click one of the rectangles. Like, subscribe, comment, share if you would. I'll talk to y'all in another video.